How are you doing, my friends? Jovenshire here, and welcome to Stuff of Legends. Big shout out and thank you to Wizards of the Coast, because we are playing Dungeons and Dragons for the next couple of weeks. We have a modified version of the game where I've taken the rules and I've broken them down so that we can carry on a fun, exciting narrative story that is easy for you and the players to follow along with. The rules will be explained as we go, but more importantly, we are giving this a fluffy twist because we've got puppets. All of the action that you see here at the table shall be recreated with specifically made puppets that we have in studio. And yes, a few puppets will be harmed in the making of this series, and I don't feel bad for it. But with that said, let's find our adventurers that will meet their fates for the next few weeks. How you doing, my friends? Welcome to Stuff of Legends. I am your host and DM. That stands for Dungeon Master and Damn Magic User. I think that's what it stands for. We are taking Dungeons and Dragons to a whole new, fluffier level, and I'm gonna get into exactly what it is that we're doing. But before we do that, let's go ahead and meet our adventurers for the day. Starting here on my immediate right, welcome back to the table.
Thank you. Hi.
We have Lisa Foils.
That's me.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Have you ever played D&D before?
Yes, a little bit. Some modified versions with some friends in the past.
Okay.
Pretty much a newbie. So
Okay,
you can
good.
make fun of me as much as you want.
There's going to be a lot of making fun of
Good.
today, but not of me. I make the rules for the game. Next chair down, I'm very excited for this because we've never worked before. I've got Brandon Rogers here. You're, what I love about you is you've got your digital presence on YouTube, but you have so many different characters and wit about you. What is it that you, as an enigma, do?
I'm very happy to be here, by the way. This is going to be the best character I've ever played.
Good.
But role-playing is something I do even if the cameras weren't rolling. You're getting a good character today. Tomorrow, I have one eye and I'm very angry.
Oh God.
Another actress here at the table, Shanna Malcolm. Hi, thanks for stopping by and playing with us today.
You're welcome.
So tell us a little about yourself. Have you played D&D before?
No.
Good.
I was gonna lie, and I was gonna bluff my way into.
We'll
guys.
find out in about 30 seconds if you've played before.
Fair point. Have not played before, but I am so pumped because I'm a long time board game aficionado. Love role playing. All of that stuff sounds amazing to me.
That's what it's about. I am contractually obligated to put him in every single one of my
I'm always
D&D
here.
shoots. We've got Lasercorn, not only a digital personality, but also a podcast host.
Yes, I have a podcast going. You should check that out. Also, I need to warn the group. I roll an abnormal number of ones. I might be what you call a liability. Don't go to Vegas with me.
Before we get into the story, what I will ask is introduce your character, starting with Lisa. Who are you playing as today?
Oh, hi everyone. Hi. My name is Magellica Plum, and my father was Professor Plum. No relation to the guy in the library. Just, I didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't want to be a professor like my dad. I was watching a lot of, reality television, like, Survivor Elf, and like, But it wasn't until I was watching the Great Waterdeep Mage Off that I was like, I think I want to do magic stuff. I was an apprentice to this fancy magic guy. I'm losing it, aren't I?
No, you're going. That's great.
Keep going.
You got great, Steve.
And
We're
he started training me. So, I threw on my backpack and, off I went to learn how to do magic. And here I am with you guys, just ready to go.
Brandon, who are you playing as today?
Well, okay. I am Kuo Toa, and his name is Slippy Richardson.
Slippy Richardson.
Well,
Slippy.
his friends
Wait a
for
second.
short.
Wait a second.
He used to work at Weapons and Such. It's a retail, and he got fired. Obviously, what do you do when you get fired? You take what you can.
Wow.
And left with 2 daggers and some kind of a bow and arrow situation.
Okay.
And he uses his anger from getting fired to take out people that he either doesn't like or he thinks he wouldn't like if he had met them.
Oh.
And so he has a lot of rage, a lot of anger. And he's just happy to be part of this group because you guys helped find him great enemies to.
And what's great about you choosing to play as a Kuotoa is they have poisonous skin.
Yes, we have poisonous skin.
Speaking of rage, I'm so excited for this character. Shanna, Who are you playing as today?
My character's born of me. And also dragon. So she's a big dragonborn bitch. Her name is Arieola Borealis.
Nice.
You can call her Ari for short. She's bitter about a lot of stuff. Mainly about her identity and who she is. She's trying to find herself.
She got a backstory.
She has a backstory. It's laden with like abandonment issues because her mom left the egg early and there was no mom when she came out, so she's just been really like seething underneath for a long time. I just feel like I want to chop people with a big axe if they get on my nerves. So she's kind of perpetually on her period.
Keep your distance from the Dragonborn Barbarian. Got it.
Just saying.
Speaking of caution, Lasercorn, what are you doing this time?
I
What are
be
you doing
Hatchet
this time?
Hand, the Dwarf Pirates. Yes! I had been sailing one day, me hand in the water, getting a feel for the currents, when a mighty turtle dragon rose up out of the water and bit off me hand, and now all I have is a stump and a hatchet. But still better than me first mate, though. I had had my hand in the water. He had been relieving himself. So, you count your blessings.
So your name is Hatchet Hand.
Hatchet Hand, yes.
First name Hatchet. Which came
Yes.
first, the name or the hand?
No, I changed my name.
Oh, got it.
Oh,
okay.
It's
So
a
you're
branding thing, you understand.
It used to just be
I was able to generate more fear as a pirate. My ship ran into a little trouble, currently in the market, as they say. But you know, I'm here. I'm surviving.
So now that we know our characters, how does Dungeons and Dragons work? For those of you that have never seen a game or played a game, it all comes down to rolling a d20. Our heroes here will roll a d20 for literally everything. To attack, to hide, to jump, everything. Those will get compared to bonuses and the numbers that I have on my side as the Dungeon Master. And depending on what they're able to pull off will guide where the story is successful and where there are failures. Sometimes they'll even be able to do damage. I'm like, great, roll a d6 for fire damage. We'll show everything on screen. You'll understand as we progress forward. With that, are my adventurers ready to adventure?
Huzzah!
All right, you find yourselves in a town of Waterdeep, in a town meeting. Waterdeep is a very popular town here on the Sword Coast. A lot of boats come in and out, a lot of merchants. The town is huge, full of different boroughs. And in this town meeting, there are representatives from the different boroughs finding out where we're getting new pavement, finding out what new shops are opening up, and going over some of the issues that have come up in the community. The town meeting is being run by the Elder Druid, as you know him as Fenrafa. He's been around for ages. He's old, he's wrinkly. You're not even familiar with his race. He's some form of lizard folk. And as he's there, he's like, all right, we've covered everything from new plumbing to the Thieves Guild. Next we get to some dire news. Throughout the town, there have been some kidnappings, some missing persons cases, and we need to deal with this. I cannot have another person go missing from Waterdeep on my watch. I have found here some representatives from the different boroughs of Waterdeep, and I ask, is there anyone here to go on a quest to help find the missing people and to put this to an end?
Be there any booty for this quest?
Yeah, we're getting paid.
Oh, Hatchet Hand, glad to see that you've made it to shore from this. Yes, renown and gold shall be at your feet for anyone that can solve this case with evidence.
Ooh, dragons love gold.
The pirates in?
I need to purchase a new ship, so yes.
Anyone else from the crowd here in the town meeting?
I'm down. Dragons love gold.
If she's going, I'm going, because then I'll know I'll be safe.
Oh, shall you be going on this quest? Oh, in that case, town, we are in great hands. Dragonborn warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Great hands, some kind of crack at me?
Every
hands?
time, every chance I get, you know what you did, Hatchet Hand.
I need to practice my magic. I'm not like a full-blown wizard yet. Like I don't have full-blown magic. That's
Oh, is
bad.
that little Magellica?
Over here. Yep, that's me. Yep.
Look
Hi.
at you, welcome.
Thank
You've
you.
grown on these streets and you're here now going on your very own quest.
I'm just really blessed.
Keep her safe, Ari, keep her safe. You,
Yes,
sir.
I'm Slippy Dick. I guess that I will go on this. I didn't expect her to say yes, so but I'm on board.
Okay.
Excuse me, I had a bit of seawater in my ears. You said your name was,
Slippy Dixon.
Okay, all right. That's what I thought you said.
Yes, I don't feel like I've seen you since your encounter. You worked at a shop down in the market.
The weapons and such, Best Buy down at the market, and I was a typical cashier register, and I've had anger problems. I kept breaking the handle off the register and using it as.
Yes, I heard the gnomes had to put together these new money holders just because you kept breaking them.
Yeah, no, gnomes always make such a big deal about everything. You know, my boss was a gnome, and they belong on front yards.
Gnomes, am I right?
Yes, I know. Take their hat, tell them where to put it.
All right, well, quest of four adventurers, I'm sure is fine enough. No need to overkill this. If there are no other questions from the town hall meeting, you are all dismissed, and the four of you I shall speak to, and we shall get you set and ready for your adventure. As the town hall disperses out, you were just left there with Fenrafa. As I had mentioned before, there have been a series of missing persons cases throughout Waterdeep. Not a single person or class has been targeted here, so it's going to be kind of hard to figure out where to get started. Do you have any questions?
These are all random killings?
Killings? I hope it's not that. I hope it's just kidnappings.
I hope they're not dead, but realistically, they're probably gone.
You don't have a positive outlook here, Slippy.
The victims are dead, so be it. I just want to kill the bad guys.
Kill the bad guys.
Did they leave any clues behind?
From what the guards have been able to tell us, there's not much. If there was a place to start, the back alleys of the market, there's a lot of shady dealings. There's not a lot we can keep in control in such a large town like Waterdeep with the Thieves Guild running rampant. But it might be a good place to start. And I'm gonna need you to sign a consent form that if you lose another hand, it is not our fault.
Fine. But I have a cousin who's very litigious, so if there's any loopholes in that contract, he'll find it.
I'll have our best clerics whip something up.
Okay. Were there any witnesses to any of these kidnappings?
Most of them were at night. Any other family members that might have been in the house were sleeping calm and quiet, with nothing else to be heard from neighbors.
Any sign of a struggle? Anything broken?
Yes, in a few of the rooms there have been just beds and torches set askew afterwards. Not a big struggle, possibly poisons were involved but that is...
Good with poisons.
Well,
my
imagine.
skin is toxic.
It's toxic.
Give one of these bad guys a hug or more.
And I'll
Yes.
Okay.
And how many people went missing?
Quite a few. I think we're at like 7 or 8 at this point in time.
And these are random people, they're not connected in any way?
No, it doesn't seem as though there are any connections.
Well, it sounds like the place we would go for info on these type of shady dealings is that back market we were hearing about, yes.
Get out of
Thieves
here.
Guild.
And if you have any questions, you can find me here at the town hall if anything comes up. So as you guys are traveling through Waterdeep, you've got different merchants throughout the town. You guys are well equipped. This is not your first quest. In fact, what are you guys equipped with? That's going to take the time and explain to me what you guys have to work with, what kind of actions you have. Let's start with you, Hatchet Hand.
Well, of course I've got me trusty hatchet. Never go anywhere without it, because it's literally attached to me.
Is it a hand axe?
It's a hand axe, yes.
It's a hand axe.
It's a hand axe.
Nice.
I like how you've made these sheets and you've written the word hand is all in capitals.
I got one in there.
Very funny, very funny. I've got me hand axe, but I also have a trusty cutlass by my side. And also, if I want to dole out some ranged damage, I have a crossbow. I can be a ranged threat as well.
All right. Shanna, our dragonborn barbarian. What do you come packing?
I mean, I'm packing a lot. I got some hot, stinky breath that can, really set some folks on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Really mess with them, mess them up good.
And from your puppet, we've seen, you have the beautiful pink scales, so closer in the red dragon family, so you're dealing some fire damage here.
Oh, yeah. That's what I said, that hot, stinky breath. So at a distance, you got your crossbow, I got this hot mouth.
I saw from the backstory that you sent me, you have a cousin that dabbles in some wizardry work?
I mean, it's mainly voodoo. She's not as skilled as you are. I would nowhere near stuff with some little dolls, and I mean, it's hard to walk with a doll, so I don't really.
Okay, so we'll see how it comes into play.
We'll use that, and of course I have my axe.
You got your axe.
That I light up on fire.
Oh, you got some fairy fire, okay. And as a barbarian class, you also have the ability to rage out. So I assume we'll kind of see
She's
that.
perpetually PMSing.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And Slippy, we've
Yes.
established that you have some daggers.
Well, yes, I have a couple daggers I stole at the market Best Buy, and I have the technical term is a short bow.
As a Kuotoa, you're fish-like.
Yes.
But you got some powerful tiny legs. You got the ability to jump around, and you're stealthy.
Yes. The top half is fish, and the bottom half is athlete. And I will parkour off of anything.
Slippy, is that your first name? Were you born with that name?
Richardson is my last name.
Richardson.
Yes. My brothers, sisters, they're all something that rhyme. We all have rhyming names. Slippy, Dippy, Hippie, Trippy.
Trippy.
My parents were very liberal. Yeah.
I look forward to the backstabbing damage that a rogue can do. And now to our mage's apprentice.
Yes.
Magellica. Is
Yes.
it Magellica? Am I saying that correctly?
Magellica, yes.
Great.
It's like Metallica but cute. So my very first lesson with my wizard teacher, Drew. We went out into the woods and he said, "You must cut a stout black thorn to banish ghosts and goblins." He had terrible posture in one eye. You would have really liked him. So I cut down, I call it my shillelagh. It's a quarterstaff.
Okay.
And I also have a nickname for it, the Harshness,
Oh,
because
Harshness.
just after I got it,
I don't have to censor that. That's nice.
yeah, and I just I beat the living hell out of an evil
Oh, okay.
squirrel with it, and
Oh.
it just
Are you sure it was an evil squirrel?
Yeah, he had red eyes.
Okay.
You know. I carry my shillelagh / quarterstaff around with me. I just like the name shillelagh better.
It's a fun
I'm gonna
name.
call it that. And I also have my gnome sport backpack on with some scrolls, which I acquired legitimately. So let's not talk about it.
Carry the scrolls in your backpack?
Yeah.
As you guys are traveling through the markets, you know that you need to get to like the back alleys of this area, and it's not always a safe place, but you are well equipped, as we found. As you were traveling down one of the back alleys here, you see a single goblin in the center of the road. Stop! You must pay our toll to continue your path.
How are you gonna just charge a tax randomly?
Finn Rafa gave us permission, dog. You're like,
He has no power. And the cost?
Yeah.
10,000 gold coins each.
Nope.
I'm not gonna pay.
Nope.
it.
I'm not paying jack.
You think I'm the only goblin here? I've got my friends on eyes on you now.
Where they at?
Hiding.
Why?
Because that's what goblins do. We hide and then we pounce. Have you not met a goblin before? We hide and pounce.
I ain't never seen no goblin before, and no, I'm not impressed with your imaginary friends.
I need you to roll an intimidation check for me. So
Ooh.
roll that d20.
It's 5 + 3.
Oh, that's an 8. I am Snoo the Bold, you dragonborn. Snoo's not afraid of some little dragonborn. My friend shall wipe you out immediately.
Oh, since I have insight, can I see if he's lying?
Yes, I'll let you roll insight.
Lying
on that.
about his friends?
Yeah,
Is that what
He's
I'm gonna roll?
bluffing.
18.
Oh, 18.
Give it up.
Okay, you know what I'm actually gonna do for you is I'm gonna roll over here as well. He wasn't bluffing. He does have
wasn't.
some
Not bluffing,
goblin
guys.
friends.
He's not bluffing.
I thought he was lying.
You see them. They're still trying to be sneaky and stealthy. You've got one up above, like looking down at like one of the top of the markets, kind of looking down at
okay.
you, hiding behind a crate. There's another goblin with a little short sword waiting for you.
We're hosed.
No.
And then
Nice
like
one.
around the back corner, just kind of like peeking out, looking at you. Like,
So we walk past that one.
you walk past that.
We're already, look at us.
We're surrounded.
We are wrist deep in this goblin party.
And with that, you guys didn't see him coming. He's actually gonna get behind the mage here. And he's going to take an attack at you with his little short sword to try to stab you. And now because you were the one that actually noticed, he does not get advantage on you. He swipes and just kind of gets through your robes. No damage taken on that one. The goblin up top that has a bow trained on you. Yeah. He's actually going to go for see the closest to him would be the dragonborn. It
Ooh,
seems.
Lord, he's attacking.
So we're rolling.
Oh, Lord.
16
Ooh,
is
father.
the attack. 5 damage.
Well, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Out of the D6, I rolled a 5. Old hatchet hand.
I don't like being intimidated by this guy who tried to charge me 10,000 gold just to pass. He started all this. I want to charge forward and draw my cutlass, and I want to hack him to pieces. 17 plus my bonus of 5. 22.
Yeah, you hit him.
Yeah!
Hit him with your big cutlass.
Yarr! It's a 1.
He rolled a 1.
It's a 1. Plus 5 though, so 6 damage.
Ow! How dare you cut me with your cutlass?
Perhaps I should
that's
change his
the
name to a
goblin.
cut more. Maybe.
Well, let's see if Ari can do a little bit more. You see the one in front of you? Where he's at, there's one behind you that's made himself present. Oh, and then the person up top that you can't necessarily get up there because he's like on top of a building, so.
Well, how high is the building? Because I got that hot breath.
It's 15 feet up, but you're 10 feet away. And I'm not gonna try to do math here, so I'm just gonna use dungeon powers and say it's probably not gonna
I can't
go.
do that. How about we take out your friend?
Yeah.
We can tag team.
The
We
old
can do it together.
double team. Yeah, I love it.
I love that too.
What? All I said is we should double team this guy.
I'm gonna use my great axe.
Okay.
I'm gonna light that axe on fire. Oh, that ass. 17
Ooh,
plus
that's-
5.
That
23.
is a
That-
great axe.
Thank
Yeah. A great
See
axe.
how her weapon is aptly named? You have definitely done some damage here. Go ahead and roll your damage for me.
5 plus 3.
So you're doing 8 damage. That is enough to kill this goblin.
So what I did was I took that great axe and I just laid it right across at an angle. We did it, baby.
We did. We double teamed him.
We've skipped Slippy, who has the faster speed. You're so stealthy that even I have missed you.
Well, I got my eye on this little chode behind the crate.
Okay.
I become nude and I jump.
Okay, so as a bonus action, you're derobing. Give me a stealth check as well. Let's see if he doesn't see coming.
7.
Okay, yeah.
15 plus
So
7.
as this goblin is peeking around this box, he's like, 1, 2, 3. Wasn't there a 4th one? And as he thinks that, he looks up and then boom, out of nowhere, naked Kumotoa.
He doesn't even have the time to say, oh,
He doesn't. While you are on top of this goblin, fully nude, mind you, the poison of your body is seeping through this goblin, and he's like, get off. Is dead. You have run and you're now tackled on top of this goblin. He's not dead yet. In fact, it's his turn now. He's going to do a grapple check to try to wiggle out.
Okay.
And that is an 18. Now, yes, you are poisonous, but you are Slippy. You are Slippy the Kuoto, and he's able to wiggle out, and he doesn't have a lot of movement, so he's gonna stay prone and stab you on the ground, but you too are lying down on the ground, so that's a 2. It was nothing. There was 0 damage done there to you. Magellica.
Hi.
It's now your turn.
Yeah, so-
the slowest of the bunch.
I know, I'm clutching my shillelagh and I'm backing up and I'm wincing a little bit because this guy's like coming at me and he's like,
He's close.
and I'm watching my teammates just be like extremely awesome. And so I go to take a swing with my shillelagh, but I say, wait, no, you're a mage, dang it. You have scrolls and magic. So I want to reach back in my gnome sport backpack and pull out a scroll. Can I do that?
Yes, okay. So,
Okay.
and how, again, we're having some fun with D&D. What we've created for your scrolls is scrolls are one-time items. So you are gonna roll a d20 and you will randomly grab a scroll, which is associated with your spell list there, and you will be able to do this spell one time.
Oh, it's an 8. I rummage, I pull out 8.
And what is number 8 on your spell list?
8 says, stinking cloud. I create a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow nauseating gas. Okay. Each creature in it at the start of their turn makes a constitution save. On fail, they spend the turn dry heaving.
You're in this gas
I'm
as
right in
well,
it,
because
yeah.
you chose the one that was right next to you. So you've read these random magical words off of this scroll. You're gonna do your first constitution check for me.
Okay,
So
15.
you saw it forming, so you hold your nose, you're like, and I have to do a constitution save as well for that particular character. He did not save from it. He's gonna lose his next turn because of that, which brings us to the top of initiative, which was that character. Congratulations, Magellica.
Thank
You're
you.
doing it.
I'm doing it. Making it happen for all of us.
Noxious gases are saving the day.
Also, by the way, he's a goblin and I speak goblin, so I mumble something back to him like, and it's basically like, screw you.
Okay, I like it. Our archer saw precisely what happened. Okay, well, I don't want to attack the dragon. She's gonna get mad. She's gonna kill me. I'll kill the pirate. He can't do anything. So as he strings his bow and shoots down at Hatchet hand. I've rolled a 1. Our first critical miss of the game.
Ready?
For those of you that don't know, if a 1 is a critical miss, a 20 is a critical hit. It's a best case scenario versus the worst case scenario. He goes, he flings it, he gets his hand stuck in the bow, and he shoots himself forward as he falls down to the ground near you guys prone.
What an idiot!
All right, next up, we will not miss Slippy this time. So
Slippy won't miss you.
you have a goblin near you that is just weak to the touch. He's been poisoned. He's not feeling great. He's not retching like this other guy, but he's not feeling great.
Me, on the other hand, it feels great when my poison seeps out of my body into someone else. It's cathartic. I think I'm just gonna take one of my daggers. I'm gonna try and drive it right through his brain.
And now we're gonna see what you were fully capable of. You were gonna get the backstab ability here. So first, let's just see if you hit.
16.
16, that is a hit. And then for your backstab damage, roll a d6 for me, the cube one.
10.
10? You did 10
Yes.
damage. You said you wanted to stab him in the brain. You get to do that. Slippy, narrate this kill for you.
Well, I'm not gonna do it slow. I know that I have to. I'm not in immediate danger. I enter through this one of the softest parts of the skull, right on the the temple.
That's true for goblins as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Press it deeply into his brain.
That's a dead goblin, people. We've got 2 goblins left. One is fallen from a great height,
Right.
and the other is throwing up.
I have my crossbow.
That you
so
do.
I can,
Danger
and
from
he
above.
did fire an arrow at me. So I pull out my trusty crossbow. I'm going to drop this guy faster than my ex-Shelly dropped me for that elf banker. So I aim and I fire. 14.
14, that's a hit.
Yes!
That's a hit.
5 damage.
5 damage to the guy who's fallen.
Are we in the middle of the market while this is happening?
In the back alley. Shanna, what does Ari do here?
So right now we've got a stunned goblin.
Yeah.
He's damaged though. Am I closer to him? I feel
You're
like I'm
closer
closer
to
to him. I'm gonna try that hot breath.
Okay.
Try that hot
You're gonna go hot breath. All right,
I
you're gonna blow
want
some
to crisp
fire.
somebody up.
The one that's on the ground?
Yeah.
Love
He's
it.
right by me. I feel
He's got
like
a little crossbow thing right there in him.
I just want to singe all that. Make
Go
a nice
for it.
little ash pile.
Roll for me.
Okay. Please, baby Jesus.
You have made him toasty.
Yeah, he's so
So
hot.
describe it to
So
me.
hot.
Describe it to me.
So what I did was I started at the top of his head and then panned down slow. So I went.
Nice.
So I got the hairs first.
Mm-hmm.
As he's squealing, begging for his mom, he's like, "Mom, please!" And I left your arrow because you know what? You did help.
Oh, I need that back. Yeah. I'm strapped for cash right now, so
And-
we're gonna reuse.
So let me get this straight. You're hot and you got a great axe.
Ah!
Hey! That's a dead goblin.
Yeah.
Now we just have one more. The one that Magellica's been dealing with. He lost his turn. What would you like to do here?
Can I hit him with this magic missile?
You got magic missile. That is an automatic hit if you choose to do that. And he's the only one alive, so all 3 missiles will go right towards this goblin. Roll 3d4 for me. All of these are automatic hits.
3, 2, 1.
The 4th and final goblin is down.
Nice. I'd hug you, Magellica, but you're surrounded by a gas cloud. I'm gonna stay where I am.
it's not good.
Yeah.
And one last goblin boss is actually coming through. Friends! So he's gonna go for attacks. 15.
Okay.
Does it hit your AC?
My AC is 11.
Yep, that is a hit on you. So he takes his club and he's like, and hits you for, we're gonna find out for how much damage you. So he flings his club at you and smacks you for 8 damage. That is 8 damage.
That's a lot of damage, girl.
You don't have a lot of armor.
No.
You're a mage, you don't have a lot of hit points. So I assume you're a little weak now?
Yeah.
Yep. Slippy.
Yes. I roll for
A new fighter has joined the arena.
Can I use cunning action?
You will be able to move and hit him. I'll have you roll a stealth check for me to see if you can get behind him. He does not see you get behind him. So you are up and moving.
My clothes are still off of me.
You tell me what you want to do here. Are we doing attacks? What are we doing?
I want to get up right on the back of his neck.
Okay. And because you're a Kuotoa, you have some powerful jumps to you. So
Yes.
go ahead and give me an athletics check.
All right. Well,
19. All right, you are up on this guy's neck.
Yeah.
So first off, let's roll some damage here. And I will say that you're
+3.
feeling a little depleted at this point in time.
Yeah, I am a little depleted. Can I? I got both my daggers still in my gills.
Yes. Well, how much did the poison damage go through?
It was 8.
Oh, 8.
8. All right, cool.
Yes.
You've done 8 damage to him so far. But
Right.
you're also going to be able to stab him now in the back of the neck.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think I'll do that. Right? Or I have 2 daggers, maybe on either side.
Ooh, I like that.
Right.
I'm still gonna give you your backstab here because this is all happening really quickly, wasn't expecting it. So go ahead and roll for your first dagger.
20.
That is a hit, sir. So you were able to stab him so now roll a d6 and a d4 because you get the backstab damage.
1, 4.
So 8. All right, so you've done an additional 8 damage to him. So you get up there and you
Oh,
got
right
it.
on either side of his throat.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah.
Next up, Hatchet.
How big is this guy? Because he looks pretty big.
You know, if a goblin's 3 feet, he's like 7 feet.
We'll charge him. We'll switch back to the cutlass, and I want to try and chop one of his ankles. Or no, you know what? Achilles tendon.
Ooh.
Can I try and slash his Achilles tendon?
So you want to run and slide and kind of get your sword behind him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need an athletics check from you.
Okay. Oh, I have +5 in athletics. I'm
God, I
proficient.
really wanted you to fail. I wanted you to fail so bad.
Yeah.
Fine. You hit him in the Achilles tendon.
Yeah,
Now let's see if you actually hit him.
Okay, so that's an 11.
Oh, and his armor class is higher than that.
Oh!
So you thought you looked so smug. You're like, look at me, I'm Hatchet Hand. I'm gonna run and look all cool. And then as you like slide by, you're like, swing, slice, air.
Oh, you touch.
Shanna, you're up.
Okay, damn. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for the knees. Because I got that big old axe.
You're gonna run and slide too?
No, I
Okay.
Why you gotta judge me? Let me live. You just like my mama. Oh wait, I don't even know her, but still. And she gonna go wah!
Okay.
Get them knees so that you gonna drop.
All right.
So you don't have that far to go.
Thank you.
Roll that d20 and see how well it goes.
Okay.
So you're running up, giving a little golf swing.
That's a 20. That's an actual 20.
That is a 20! All right, so not only are you doing max damage here, so first of all, 15 damage to this guy, which definitely did kill him.
Oh! He bled out from his knees.
I really thought we were going to be able to get him around for a second round. I wasn't expecting a straight up 15 damage. Great.
His little brothers were more of a threat.
Yes. Yes. Finish your description of how you've killed this poor goblin.
Well, no, I'm putting him out of his misery. His friends is gone.
His friends is
You
gone.
don't want him to have that lonely life. You know what I mean? And also, with all the neck stabs, he ain't gonna be able to get a date. And then you just hop off.
I'm still gonna. You're gonna give me an acrobatics check.
17.
And you effortlessly float through the air and land on
do a
your
couple
feet.
backflips.
And I'm on the back of his neck right here. As he's going down, I jump and land right at the same time, so I squish his head. So just as he's going down,
Unnecessary roughness. I like that.
like when you're supposed to.
Now I'm working with puppets here. They don't have legs. I don't know how I'm gonna show that, but I like it. And with that, you have accomplished your first encounter. You are successful.
Well done, team.
And with that, that does end our first chapter here at Stuff of Legends, but the story continues. They don't know where to go. They don't know who's stealing people. There's still more story to tell. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week for more Stuff of Legends. Thanks so much for watching the first episode of Stuff of Legends. If you haven't, be sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Now, if you enjoyed this, you may also like our animated Outbreak Undead RPG series right there on the left, or next to it is episode 2 of Stuff of Legends, unless it's not out yet. Then it's something else.